Fit Like Abdi, Danny Boy here, and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2. We are at our little electrical haulage train here, which was kinda stuck. It's been stuck for a while. Now it's been stuck because there's no signals here. I mean, we could probably push this up and get a signal, I don't know, probably there and there, before it comes into there, just to keep it moving up to at least that point. Here's our Shinkansen, making 1,000,000, which is pretty decent. Yeah, but we are going to get a line that goes from Budapest to Baku. Now, there should be a free terminal, there is. Now, I possibly would like another free terminal to shoot across to Kyoto. That would be interesting, and that's something I would like to do. So, we could go to Baku from Kyoto as well and get the first route up and running, but I want to make that an intercity route that goes from Kyoto to Baku and then out to Melbourne. We can then head from Melbourne, possibly, just what I'll do is I'll get a small flight that goes from Melbourne to, say, Moscow or St. Petersburg or something like that. Now, we'll get rid of all the clutter. It's something I normally do at the start. It's also a nice thing if you're actually running out of frames. Getting rid of all this gibberish will free up some of your frames. Now, I'm getting like 42 here. If I get rid of some of this, yeah, we're up to 50, 47, 48, 49, 50, right. So, anywho, Baku has no flight. Today we do want it to go out to Budapest. Now, Budapest, it's going to come round the back here and head in to there. It's going to have to circle past this or maybe even go through it. I mean, there will be another train that heads out to Omsk from this direction, and we'll have the Kyoto train on the other side and then head into there. Now, this is actually starting to get some con mats, which is nice. I may even set it to wait for a full load at some point. But one of the things we should do first is maybe get Omsk its first set of goods. So we'll do that also. Now, train from Omsk is going to have to go on which platform? This one here. That's okay. Now, Omsk does have a free platform. Is already going to Budapest. I mean, we could have something faster that goes out to Kyoto. So, first of all, let's get that set up. Now, catenary probably is going to be needed. But right now, I'll just sort of stick it a line that goes around there. And then we'll be able to work out where exactly our freight line is going to have to go in. Now, freight line probably going to have to go in over this side. So let's pause it, because I have realised that configuring stations while trains are still running is bad. They don't like that. Don't understand why, but we can extend this out a fair bit, because we like long trains. Now that should be 320. Let's extend it out slightly more. Let's add some tracks. Let's just get normal track for the moment, and we shall upgrade it as needed. Right, that looks a-okay for the moment. Now, I'm not sure where food into Omsk is actually going to come from. I don't know why the AI has built that. That's strange. But let's come out with the bulldozer. Right, food factory is over there. So we're probably going to have to get wheat or corn or whatever it is to there, which should be easy. We've got absolutely tons. We've got many untapped resources. This one here is actually going full pelt at the moment, or almost. Yep. These suckers here are stuck. Or are they? Now, we obviously don't need that much, and we are now stopping grain from rolling in. Maybe get rid of this one too, and possibly this one. Right, free up some space. Plenty of trucks rolling there, coming in with wheat. Whoops, how fast are you actually filling up? 9, 10, 14. The Kawasaki food transfer is filling up nicely as well. And this thing is not at full capacity yet. We've got plenty of grain stored as well, so we can use that potentially as a backup if I can get more food or wheat to it, and take that all the way over here. Now I think it's best if we just use this one, and that's the aim. That's what I'm trying to do here, is get passengers to every city and the goods they require to every city. Now this looks obviously strange now that this is longer, but hey ho. Now I'd like you to pop out this way. Tannery, no, let's keep it on the flat. Now obviously other line there, but this one's going to head out this way. Now this squiggly line here is not an issue. It is going to get in the way. So we're going to make it a less squiggly line. Now buildings, tracks, roads. Let's just plumb you in a straight line out to there. Now this was connected before, so I'm thinking that to there. And tunnel. Yep, nice tunnel there. Let's give it that, and dink. Now it looks like it's fairly sharp at this side. No, it's good, it's fine. And a vehicle is attempting to go down there straight away. That's fine too. Right. Now we've obviously got oil here. We are going to have to take crude from over here. Now there's only one crude. There is crude there. This crude is all being used, right? Possibly not. No, it's untapped crude. So we'll take that untapped crude down here. Possibly by plane. Potentially by plane. Or train. Whatever. And then once we get the crude, we are going to have to fly it over to Seoul to go to there. No, that's not an issue. That's not something we are worried about at all. 6 of 50. Shanghai Airlines doing brilliantly there. Now Seoul should be growing. It's actually going down. I mean, what's this? Stations? Yeah, there's only one station, which is no bueno. I mean, this bus is running full. Now we're getting distracted here, but I want to check something. Yep. So you've got 43 waiting. You've got 44. So if I improve that, will it then grow? Right. Bus station? No. Road depot. Right. Get me another one of these. Buy. Set you on high maintenance, and away we go. Seoul commuter. So down here, I've gone past it like an idiot. There we go. Right, away you go. Start picking up people ASAP. And there's 12 people waiting here. Not many people waiting for hovercrafts now. Looks like we've got a few of them. I keep thinking that's a ship, but it's not. 10 of 20, that's okay. 11 of 20, that's okay. We could maybe afford to get rid of one. You run back empty. You've got some goods. Who needs goods? Beijing? Yep, we are sending goods to Beijing, right? Getting distracted again. It's because I keep forgetting where my actual lines are. Oh, 64 people waiting for Seoul Commuter there. Okay. Alright, you, sir, are taking goods to Beijing. Good man. 77 of 175. You are taking 175 plastic. And we've got a mixture of steel and machines happening there. I just want to quickly check these because I altered some of these planes. Coal is at 40. That's fine because we're running these. So that'll be... oh, that's steel. Right, 20 steel you say. This is Riga steel, right? Yep, Riga steel. It's okay, this one is going in. That'll take it down to like 52. This one's at 55, so one plane comes in and starts to remove all of that. 051. Sir. This is like Shanghai Air Freight, right? Shanghai Airlines cargo. On Sydney Steel. Sydney Steel is 122. So if we get more cargo planes, we'll throw some more down there. We're coming into the 1990s though, so we should start to get more stuff. And again, lots of people waiting here. So if we improve... right, give me this bus. Manage vehicle. Clone you. Select all. And set maintenance for a high. Right. Right, back over. Back over to Omsk. Now all I wanted to do was look to see what was viable in Omsk, and then I got distracted. As I so often do. Now, high speed line from Omsk gonna head out this way too. So I think what we should do... yep, Katanari that. Yes. Peel off that way. Thank you. You go that way. Thank you. Now, give me a line that goes Katanari, no, because I think I'm just going to run a diesel on here. Now, in fact, that's running at 75. But what I would like to do is tunnel under here and have the train go at that side. So I think we'll do that now. So pull that back. And then maybe have a line that runs parallel to here. And see if this will actually go under. It should hopefully be long enough. Nyent. The answer is no. Right, pull that back. Pull that back. And down you go. No. It's because it's on a hill and it's sloping down. Okay, keep that there for the moment. Autosave, how are you doing? Uh-oh. We'll just wait for autosave to do its thing. Now, slightly further. Surely this will be long enough. to get a tunnel. No, still collision. So it doesn't like this area here. It really doesn't. Okay. Now I'm going to keep doing this until we get it. Still nothing. Okay, right. Pull that back. See if we can get the tunnel under a different area. There we go. There's a tunnel. There it is. It's not joined up to there, but it still works. What kind of tunnel do we require? There we go. That will do nicely. Do I want to double track this? Potentially, yes. Should I have done it at the left hand side? Probably no. Because that is the side that is closest to there. It worked. Right, weird kink and track here that I don't like. So what we shall do is push this out a bit more. Push that out slightly more. We'll then delete that in the middle, this, that, and this. And then this should give us a slightly... Yep. That's much better. No random kink in the line there. Now, over to Omsk. No, over to Budapest. Right, again. You're not causing an issue as of yet, but you may be later. Right, pull you across to there. Give me a curve that goes to there. That's nice. Now this looks slightly embanked, slightly higher up. Don't know if the train will appreciate that or not. I think it's going to give us one of those weird... Might have to make this a tunnel or something. But anywho, let's continue on. So this is the freight line. We'll get the freight line done first. Now, as you can see, it's created a slight lump here. It's made the track okay, but it's made the road slightly weird. I'm anticipating that it's going to do the sort of same here, or perhaps not. It did dip the road down a bit, but it left the track nice and shiny and new. Now check the road section. That's fine. We're done there. Okay, we'll take it. Again, slight weirdness here. Now we can't even it out to look at sort of more natural, but I was going to have that lump. I mean, I could just get rid of it, the road, completely, as we're not technically using any of this at the moment. Now, other line here is going to be a line that goes to Kyoto. Now, I'm just going to connect that up just for, well, prettiness. I don't like having like ends sitting there. It's weird. You may go and you may go. Now, other line will obviously have to head out to Kyoto and deliver some freight as needed. This high speed maybe line, which we will bring out. Now that's given us a terrible lump in the road there. So I'm thinking bridge or something over this. It's strange and weird. Now this one is going to be worse because at this section it's chosen to go down, but at this section it's going to want to go up. Or is it? No, it's chosen to go down also. Right, so we'll bring that out to there for the moment. In fact, we'll bring it to here. There will be a freight line heads out from here. Or will there? Because if I get stone out to there, you're way down on production, so that's fine. And then I can send it by ship across to Kyoto. Boom. Like that. Boom. There we go. And if Kyoto then starts struggling to get corn mats, we'll set up the other line. We'll set up this line here, just to boost input of corn mats to Kyoto. Right, now this just needs to be like that. Now there's only gonna be one train on here, but I am gonna signal up the entirety of the line for reasons. Alright, we're getting a lot of lag and stutter. Right, I see an issue. Dink that. Thank you. Back to signals. And I'll just do the next one under here. Now, this is Katana Raid. It doesn't have to be. Let's have you there. Let's bring this menu back up, actually. Right, Katana Raid, no. Right, we're good? Are we good? This is all good, this is all good. Into there. Sweet. Now, new line. Dink. Now, I think as soon as I add this, stone production out that Budapest quarry should go up. Omsk. Corn mat. Transfer. Excellent. Now let's have a quick look and see where corn mats in Omsk actually reside. Now they're right next to the station, probably about here. So just to about this building here is where the cut off from the station influence reaches. So bear that in mind. So that covers everything bar something like 2 buildings over here. So what we'll do is we'll add one line there. Sweet. Now I've got a bus station in here. However, where in God's name does one place? Oops, should have left myself more room. I mean, that weird street is there. Now we're about to start delivering corn mats, so annihilating them completely is not the buildings that accept them, like these. Wiping them out is not the smartest of things. So we shall attempt to annihilate as little as possible. Now that's like... Now not a lot of corn mats will get delivered here. So that's okay, because very few buildings, most of them will be able to take it from the train station. Even going as far as only throwing one vehicle on here should be a-okay. Potentially, maybe. So we'll make this Omsk corn mat delivery. Now we won't throw the vehicle on there yet. We'll get the vehicle down from here. Right. So it's on this line. Let's create... I deleted the depot. I should have left it. It's okay. It's not like we can't afford another depot. Right, buy vehicles. I am going to go with one of these. 50 miles per hour, but it doesn't have to go far. Cargo, we're going to make it the same, 270. Buy. Now, it's only like mediocre power, but it doesn't have many hills or things to contend with, so it should be okay. Right, Omsk, Conmat, transfer. Now, away it goes. Now, it shouldn't have too many issues, and even the fact that there's no route set up in Omsk to deliver Conmats, because the station has so much influence over the buildings that require them, that should take flight pretty sharpish. Whoa, we're still running. Seoul, Omsk. 8. How many vehicles are on here? 2. Let's manage vehicles. Let's replace them. Let's go small. We've got some Sherpas. We've got some BR Aerospaces. That takes 14. You take 20. 12. Let's replace them with that. You take 7 and 7. Okay, let's go with that. Sherpas. Slightly newer. Slightly better. Although some people just got dropped off by the bus here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would make 12. I mean, where is this? Omsk commuter. We're still running a fairly old bus on there. There is that. Have you started picking up yet? Not really. Let's have a look at Omsk. Omsk is sort of meh. It's not really worried about anything. It's 310% larger than when the game started. Is there a large flight? Omsk to Baghdad. I think we're running like a 757 on there. We're running 2 of these. That one's got 9. Thinking about cutting this down to 1. That one's got 9 as well. I think that's the same one. Right, come on, come out there. Come on, game. Don't be mean to me. Right. Let's try this one. 16 of 9, heading for Omsk sidings. So these haven't split up very well, because this one has 9. It's taken off though, we'll leave it be. We shall leave it. Now, Omsk has got a small route as well. I mean, I was thinking about getting a route Baku. There are actually people waiting there, but there's no flight, which is strange. Baku to somewhere like Seoul. We'll do that after. Right, how's... Yep, we're already getting Conmats for this. This has started to increase. We should have... I was gonna say we should have tons of stone waiting there, but that just ain't the case. This train is coming back in. Now, do I want to set it to wait for a full load? There's 70 waiting. You just need 200 more. But these trucks are taking quite some time to fill up. I mean, they do hold 21. Now, we'll leave you with your 70 odd. 72. Ship out, my friend. Start making money. But demand should be increased. Our little train is sneaking under here. So Omsk is now getting Conmats. Nice. There we go. It got 0 to start with, but it will get some. Now, Seoul to Omsk. You're running 2 Sherpas, that's okay. Omsk to Baghdad. You got 6 of 19. One person waiting there. One person waiting there. I think Omsk is okay for the moment. And now that it's getting its con mats, it should grow. Now Seoul, you are heading down. Your population is stabilised now. And quality at stations is very good. So, if we've got a lot of people waiting, it will back up. I mean, 16 or 16. I think I'm going to have to get another bus. Yep. Duplicate. Select all. Yep. And apply as high. How much is waiting here now? Oh, I picked up like 2 people. That's bad. Seoul to Omsk. Is that the only flight out of Seoul? No, there's another one. Shanghai to Seoul. And we're running large aircraft on here. 5. That's a lot. And 16. That's slightly better. Yeah, do I want a large flight to come out of Budapest? Has got a flight, right? Yeah. It's actually doing pretty decent. It's half full, which is okay. It's got a second runway, which is fine. Yeah, let's do a flight Riga. Baku even. So Baku's starting to come on to the map. I think we need a second tram, if I'm perfectly honest. I mean, the one tram we do have does have like... Oh, 66, that's bad. Right, you manage vehicle and duplicate. Fuck, get me 2 of them. Yep, right. Set for high, and away you go. Alright. Now, Melbourne should be okay. Probably the smallest town on the map now, Melbourne. Everything is good. Quality at stations is a bit down. 5. 5. And that person got picked up. That's not too bad. Shanghai, St. Petersburg. 26 of 50. Continue on, my friend. Moscow to Sydney, there's 9 people waiting. Don't know the size of the aircraft that's on there. 4. I think we can cut this down to 2, so you can go. 13 is good. 5. Alright, cut it down to 2. Now the other one should be in flight. Yeah. Sydney East. We're still getting tons of fuel coming in, which is nice. I mean, I am thinking of changing these to the 757s. And then maybe get the Hercules running on a different route. Maybe. There's another one rolling in. Oh, we actually need more fuel trucks on here. What a mungo. Why did I not look at that earlier? Manage vehicle, select all, replace them with that, apply, and get them to do high maintenance and all. Alright, there you go. Take 21. I can't see how much fuel's being stored here, so I don't know if we're actually starting to lose some, but I would imagine we are. Yep, that retrieved 21 and did nothing. So, we've got some new stuff. The GAZ 3307 tank truck, the tarpaulin truck, and the dump truck. Okay. Manage vehicles. Is the GAZ truck... It only takes 19. Well, that is slightly disappointing. So stick with the MAN trucks. We'll stick some gas trucks on somewhere. Yeah, but I should come back, truck. I should manage vehicles, duplicate them all, and select apply. Right, 5 more should go in there. That should be good. Osaka is going down because station management is bad. Tokyo is remaining level. That's good. Right, let's go to Osaka then. So you apparently have people. Oh yes, right here. Big man. Big man means lots of people. Little small man means not so much. Osa APS. Osaka Airport Shuttle. $14 of 14. Manage vehicles. Sell all vehicles. No. I want to buy some. The depot's over here. Yes, well remembered. The Liaz takes 22. This thing 14. Right, 22. Let's go 1 and 2. Throw your maintenance in high, and we're going to have a mixture of buses on here. Osa APS Airport Shuttle. Right, anywhere else? Ho Chi Minh looks like it might have some problems. No, that's good. It's leveled off nicely. Shanghai, congestion is, emissions are very poor. Don't really care about that. Emissions very poor as well here in Hong Kong. And it's going down. I wanted Hong Kong to grow. I did. But it just doesn't seem to want to grow. Now that one was landing and this one was taking off. This one just picked up people. I think this Melbourne to Hong Kong line, we could probably eject a few aircraft. Right, Baghdad 8, blah blah blah, 15, 0. A candidate for sale. Baghdad fuel's doing good. Right, 7 and 7. You're doing fine. Oceanic flight. So the one that's got 5, sell it. Melbourne, Helsinki, right. 20 of 20, 0 of 20. Right, you're going 9 and 20. So keep the ones with 20, sell the rest. Minsk, Beijing, 20, 20, 20, and 20. Minsk, Kiev, 11. Delete you. 21 and 11. Right, that's fine. Moscow, Sydney, 16 and 12. We'll keep them as is. Omsk, Baghdad, 11 and 19. We'll keep them as is. Osaka, Kyoto. I need bigger aircraft in here because there's a lot of people. So, manage vehicles. What do we have in bigger aircraft? Right, so that takes 20. You only take 12. Replace. Right, now we still do have some Sherpas on the go. Now, Riga Coal, 51. These will all be full. That's fine. Riga Steel, they will be full as soon as they land. There we go. Another one is picking up. Omsk. Let's change you to something. Wait. Shanghai, Beijing. Sell, no, manage vehicle, select vehicle. Go with the old Porter for this one. And go with the old porter for this one as well. Select and apply. Now, one of the things I was going to change, Shanghai Seoul, 12, 16, they are actually getting better. Shanghai STP, that's doing okay. Right, these, 6 of 14, 6 of 14, Shanghai Sidings, let's delete you. Just have 2 on there. Now, Sydney Steel's looking good. Sydney Shanghai 21 and 21. Keep them as is. Right, pull this up. Warsaw Tools looking good. Warsaw Air Passenger. Warsaw to Osaka Air Passenger 0. Why does no one want to use that? I mean, Warsaw has a lot of things happening. Right, the one that's got 0, let's delete you. Free up a plane. Shanghai, Beijing, we just changed. Omsk, we just changed. Ho Chi Minh to Kiev is fine. Kawasaki to STP. Now, what is that? The Porter 64. Now, we just added some Porter 64s. So what we're going to do is replace these managed vehicles with some Hawker 900s. Replace. Right, and we were going to create a new line. I got distracted by looking at cities. Ah, crap. Really bad. Good. Right. We're trying to extinguish. Shanghai commuter. Shanghai commuter. Shanghai commuter. Right, let's do something. Shanghai commuter. And Shanghai tram. Shanghai tram, how are you getting on? 11 of 25. You are in profit, so you can stay. Right, where did I put? I've no idea, can't remember. It's been so long since I bought any vehicles here in Shanghai. Ah, Shanghai Road Depot. Okay, let's get one of these. One of these. One of these. Apply. Get you on Shanghai commuter. Right. Alleviate some of this damage that is being caused. There's quite a few people at the airport. We've got quite a few routes into Shanghai. But what we want to do is get... Yeah, we want to get Baku a flight. Now, I don't entirely know where we want to get Baku a flight to. Maybe Seoul, because Seoul seems to be struggling somewhat. Now, where's Baku? It's all the way over here. Now, we need to upgrade this airport at some point. And the tram does come out here, so it would seem a waste not to get this rolling. So, new line, dink. Into Baku, you go. Then head out here to Seoul, to the large airport. Yes. And this will be Baku to... How'd you spell Seoul again? It's right there on the screen. In front of me. I spelled it wrong anyway. Right, Seoul. AP, air passenger. Right, so we are only going to get one aircraft for this for the moment. In fact, we're going to change you. No, we're not. We're going to keep you as is. Because you're still loading. Autosave hindered you from loading. As it so often is. Let's see what's in large. I mean, I'd like to get the Canada Airs back up and running. Right, these are all cargo. Give me large. I'm thinking we need more 737, so I'll just get one. Fire it on. Baku Seoul Air Passenger. Right, are you still loading? No. Ah, because the game is paused. You are still loading. You got 19 of 50. That's okay. Now, there is a Korea Airlines livery. I don't know if it's for the 737 or the 757, but it should be appearing at some point. So, let's go back to Budapest. Baku's looking good now. Hopefully it'll start to increase. Melbourne, extremely neglected. So is Kyoto. Although Kyoto has risen. Station capacity is poor. 1, 1, something, and 5. Oh, it's because this is bad. 166 people waiting to go on a flight. Holy crap. I should have... Alright, let's duplicate these. Or buy 2 from here. 1 and 2. Get them rolling. Apply. Do these take passengers? Because this says all cargo. Transport, navigation, aircraft. Is the civilian version of Lockheed's. What do you take? 20? I don't think this Hercules. Yeah, it's not in passenger. Yeah, so it's just cargo only. Yeah. Okay, these two? Yes. Set them on Osaka, Kyoto. Kyoto. Now, the lines we've got in Kyoto, one will obviously pop across here. The other one can go to Baku, but I think I should take that one. It comes to Baku out from this side. I do have that, right? Sure I did. Yeah, there we go. Lots. Onto there, skidoosh, round to there, skidoosh. Perfect. I mean, do I want to go from Baku out to Riga with something high speedy? Not particularly, because there's not much room here. There are 4 lines coming in. 1, 2, 3, and freight. These idiots are actually struggling to pick up stuff. What is this? You. Train of old. 100 of 100. I would like to upgrade you. Possibly. Kawasaki Riga Express. And I shall upgrade you. We've also got Moscow, Osaka, Riga Intercity, which is quite busy. And the SDP Riga Express is starting to get better as well. It's still down. It should come up. Now I should have one free station here. Yes, this one here, because this is a passing through train. To pop out, go off there, and head round to Melbourne. Once I get Melbourne train station installed somewhere, I'm thinking in this possible bit of land here, because it can go out that way to Baku, and then we'll have another long one that goes to Kyoto. Right, I think we've got it sussed. I was going to do an intercity, but we're not. Baku's got its first flight though, and we should now have commats rolling out to Omsk. How well they're doing, I don't know. There we go. 72. This has come up, which is sweet. These are loading much faster. 3, 4, 5. Yep, you've already reached the first target. Now I need to send stone out to this airport, because I am going to fly it over there and ship conmats down to Kyoto. But first I think I'll get food for Omsk, because that is the plan, is to build these suckers up. 444, so we're looking good. Industries, let's go to the town maps, let's go size. So Shanghai, Moscow, Tokyo now the largest city. Warsaw was... Yes. Is Moscow getting more fuel? It is. Now Minsk and Budapest don't have any goods going to them at all, but they are looking okay. Now Kyoto's obviously got poor because of that airport that we've screwed up. My bad. Baku is now rising. Where is Omsk? Omsk is there, 41 of 161. St. Petersburg is getting 111 of 165 conmats. So once that grows, it shall be better. Kiev needs more fuel. Fuel's my biggest problem here. This is all now very good, up to 310%. Places like St. Petersburg are up to 500, 480. Minsk needs fuel. So does Budapest. Who else? Just those two, right? Yeah. I think I can get fuel to those two. Possibly. Now Baku's gonna need goods and machines, and Melbourne has got nothing currently, but it will have soon. Yeah, so we've just got Budapest up and running. St. Petersburg now has everything. Food to Omsk will be the next thing. And I am going to do a couple of passenger lines to zip out to Melbourne from Riga, from Baku, and a fast line from Kyoto. And we'll get another fast line from Omsk down to Kyoto. Get some more Shinkansens on the go, I think. We'll start to get Melbourne rocking and rolling. Now this airport should be super busy, because it's the only thing that happens here in Melbourne thus far. There is no long haul sort of flight. There probably should be. I mean, we can go to any corner of the map here with large aircraft. Kiev, maybe. Kiev seems to be doing nicely. 571. Maybe another one to Shanghai, possibly Hong Kong. Yep, there's lots of stuff we can do with flights. But at least we've got this up and running. We are starting to get more and more conmats being delivered. Where's my little train that I just built? So this was a half new stuff episode, half putting out fires episode. But yep, that's going to be it for this episode. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there's more you would like to see in the future, then hit the subscribe button. But that's been it for me. I've been Transport Fever 2, and I will catch you later.